We are so close to January, and what happens with that is we have January transfer rumours coming out of my ears. And I'm here today to report them to you guys. We're going to take a look at the January transfer rumours this week, alright? This week we have some absolutely fire ones, some absolutely huge players. I try not to cover them unless they're interesting and you guys want to hear about them, so let's take a look at the ones we're going to get today, alright? January, these players, your club maybe, it could happen. If you guys want to see another transfer episode before next Sunday, actually, or maybe even next weekend, whenever you want it, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Can we smash 3,500 likes before midnight tonight? And if we could do that, I'll bring you guys another transfer episode this weekend. You guys are running out of time. If you want to get yourself any custom controllers from GetGripped.co.uk, link is in the description. Check them out. Rossi will get you 5% off. You are running out of time for Christmas, lads. You are running out of time. Be very, very quick. That's all I'm going to say. Just be very quick. And if you want one of these hats as well, link in the desk. So I'm guessing it's time to move on to the first player, as I always say after that bit of my video, because when I start on my intros, all sort of similar, aren't they? Sort of similar style. You know what's going to come next. They're pretty predictable. So the first player I'm going to look at today is a player who could be moving to Liverpool, right? They're having a few problems in the goalkeeper and, you know, sort of section, but Joe Hart apparently is the guy that could solve that for him. So they've got Karius, who hasn't really impressed so far at Liverpool. He definitely hasn't impressed Jamie Carragher. That guy's fuming at him. But after the Bournemouth result, you know, a couple of goals with maybe Karius could have done better for. He's getting a lot of criticism, and Joe Hart has been linked with a move back to England, and Liverpool is one of the clubs. There are a couple of clubs in the UK that are apparently interested in Joe Hart, but Liverpool are favourites to land him. Liverpool fans are absolutely crying out for Joe Hart, it looks like, on Twitter. There are loads of people asking for him to come to Liverpool. None of them are happy with Karius. Now, as you guys are aware, he is currently only on loan, I believe, at Torino, so he could come back at any time. Man City could sell him at any time. Will they sell him to Liverpool, though? I'm not really sure. We'll have to wait and see, but Liverpool fans, I can tell you're going to be a little bit happy about this rumour, and I think this one's very realistic as well, because I'm not really sure whether he likes Italy. You know, I don't really know him on a personal level. Say, Joe, do you like Italy? But I do know is he does like England. Obviously, has played there pretty much all of his life, and a move to Liverpool could be a good one, considering how well Liverpool are doing this season. It could be another bloody Premier League title for him, but that's a big jump. The Bournemouth loss is a bit of a step back, but that's a big jump, and we'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. One player next up, it could be the biggest signing of January or whenever, if it ever happens. We have Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to Real Madrid. Now, the reason why I've covered this story in the past has been happened to be on my channel previously, but it did take a little bit of a turn this week. Real Madrid played Dortmund in a match. Obviously, it was 2-2. Aubameyang actually got a goal and an assist. So he played alright. Now, in the interview after, he was commented, right, he said about his dream or whatever, his grandfather's dream for him to play for Real Madrid one day. So that has really sparked big controversy, okay? That has sparked, you know, lots of stuff. Since that has been said, apparently Borussia Dortmund boss has said they can't afford to sell Aubameyang to Real Madrid, but we all know Real Madrid have the money. If they want to buy someone, they will buy someone regardless of the price. They're not bothered about money. If they want to buy Aubameyang, they will buy Aubameyang. Apparently Dortmund have stood really firm. Apparently the chief executive said if Real Madrid come in, we will talk, but it won't be easy. They don't want to get rid of him, of course, so we understand that. But Real Madrid are currently appealing their 2 transfer window ban to the court. So as things stands, they can't sign any players until January 2018, which is ages away, but they are in the appeal situation, so they could have it overturned. If they win in court, they could go ahead and sign players, and Aubameyang could be the first one they sign after that court case. Dortmund fans, I know you're not going to be happy with that one, but that is just the way the cookie crumbles, mate. He's come out and said his grandfather wants him to. He sort of added a bit of wood to the fire. It's just the way it's crackling. Now, okay, the first one, it's a bit of an interesting one. The third one is a little bit more interesting, alright, because there are a lot of players interested or rumoured to be leaving Arsenal, okay, including like Özil, for example, which we featured in last week's episode. So that means Arsenal will have a bit of money to sign a few players. Now, Lacazette, the rumour is alive once again. Arsenal's £50 million transfer bid for Alexander Lacazette all but confirmed. So as you guys are aware, Lyon have already rejected a £29 million bid from Arsenal for him, but now apparently Arsenal are willing to go to bloody £50 million to get their man. That is huge money. That is a big sign and a big transfer. I do think Arsenal do need another little striker like this, although we've got Sanchez playing well. Giroud's not even getting any game time. I mean, Özil, Sanchez, they need to sign new contracts. If they don't, then they have to sell him. Lacazette could be the boy. Obviously, they signed Lucas Perez, who proved himself a little bit with a hat-trick this week in their UEFA game. And although Sanchez has ended up making a successful transition from an out-wide player to an out-front player, you know, he still needs to sign a new contract, I believe. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with this one. But Arsenal fans, could this be the striker you've always wanted? Could it be the one you've been screaming out for years? We'll have to wait and see. £50 million, is he worth it? I'm sure a lot of you guys can let me know in the comments section. So next up, we have a player who's apparently, you know, extremely talented, alright? One of the world's next next most talented youngest midfielders, we have got Dahoud. And I think I probably pronounced that wrong, but, you know, we'll have to wait and see. But Bayern Munich joined the race for the Liverpool target, who are also interested in him. So currently he plays for Borussia Mönchengladbach, and the midfielder is on Jurgen Klopp's radar ahead of what could be a busy January window for the Red. But we're not here to talk about Liverpool, right? We're here to talk about Bayern Munich, who are also interested in this starlet. Now, I think that is the favourite club for him to go to, because I do think, you know, he's already playing in Germany, so he already knows the situation down the country, and if he goes to Bayern Munich, he pretty much guarantees himself a bloody title, doesn't he? Whereas if he goes to Liverpool, you know, he doesn't really have any guarantee of any silverware, I guess, or whatever, whereas Bayern Munich, you know they're going to win something. You just know they are. Apparently, Klopp explored the possibility of signing the talented 20-year-old during the summer and has been linked with a fresh inquiry next month, obviously January. However, Dahoud is also wanted by Juventus. That's how you know he's talented, alright? 3 of the biggest clubs in the world, all interested in this young starlet. Some reports have claimed that the clause in his contract means he'll be signed for just £8 million. That is huge. So his club, and that fee is in the summer, sorry, so they have to pay £8 million for him in the summer next year, but if the club want to cash in, they need to sell him in January to get more money for him. So that is why he is favourite to go in January, not the summer of next year. Now, there's 3 clubs interested in him. I've put Bayern Munich as probably favourite. You guys may have a different view of it in the comment section down below, but Bayern Munich, Dahoud, starlet, could he be the next signing for them, boys? Last but not least, we have another player coming to Arsenal, and I know a lot of you guys might be excited by this one, but let's just hold off for this a minute, okay? Because we're talking big money for a goalkeeper here. We've got Oblak maybe going to Arsenal now to replace Petr Cech for the future. Now, as you guys are aware, Petr Cech's getting quite old. You don't know how many years he's got left in him, but Oblak is a fantastic goalkeeper for Atletico, and he could be the future. He could be the answer for Arsenal's future. But the Gunners retain an interest in the goalkeeper, but any future bid for Oblak would be substantially less than the £85 million release clause in his contract. So that is the release clause in his contract currently, which is just, you know, would be the most expensive bloody goalkeeper in the world, nearly the most expensive player in the world. Can you imagine that? Jan Oblak, the second most expensive footballer in the world. Mate, you never would have thought of it. £85 million for a goalkeeper. Arsene Wenger are not going to pay that money. That is right, and that is why this article has come out and said, you know, any future bid for Oblak would be substantially less than £85 million release contract. He could have 17 years left in football if he wants to, play till he's 40 or whatever, which is huge. So I don't know, if they get him for like 40 million or something, 17 years out of the guy, that's big, like, that is huge. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this week's transfer episode. If you have, make sure to drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Arsenal, you've had a big feature in this week, so Arsenal fans, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. I'm out. Check out my channel. Subscribe for more transfer videos. Coming up in January, we have 2 times of these a week, right? It's huge. I'm out. Has been a pleasure as always. Take it easy. Peace.